Alright gang, Crash the Titans time. We're back at it against Blade with Elektra. So Blade's one of those 555 cheating scoundrels, but it's understandable because of his abilities. His black ability, Night Stalker, costs 8, and what it'll deal damage to the target, and then it'll drain AP in our strongest color. Since it's at level 5, I believe it's going to drain 3 AP in purple, so that's going to be kind of annoying. His purple ability costs 10, keep your enemies close. And what it'll do, it'll create 2 attack tiles on the board, and it'll it'll have a bonus strength if there are friendly strike tiles on the board up to a max of 6. So it'll be like, okay, whatever the listed amount is, then I'll have like a bonus, 130 something. Again, I'm just spitballing here. Additional damage. Additional strength to it. So it'll be like 600 damage, you know, per attack tile. So that's gonna get annoying. Um, really quickly if we don't deny him purple. And then finally his green ability, uh I forget what it's called, but what it will do if there's at least 10 or more red tiles on the board, it will create uh strike tiles on basic red tiles. And it'll keep doing this here as long as there's red tiles on the board. So we'll talk about the strategy once we look at Elektra real quick, she's gonna because I'm gonna change her setup real quick. Um, she's purple, black, and red. She's gonna be max champed. I'm not gonna use my other Elektra because that's it's not gonna be entertaining for me anyways. So her purple ability is double cross. I'm gonna drop this here down to 3, and what it'll do, it'll steal uh random enemy strike, attack, or protect tiles, and transforming into friendly strike tiles, improving their strength, but also converting 3 random purple basic tiles to enemy strike tiles of whatever listed damage is. Uh, Here again, this is going to be perfectly fine because again, it's still striking attack tiles, which is what Blade uh, will like to do anyways. Shadow Step, which is going to be the ability that I'm going to put up to 5. It converts 5 random basic black tiles into trap tiles, and at any time any damage is dealt to us, one of those trap tiles will get destroyed, and then deals damage to the target, and then it generates AP, or I should say the person who's out in front. So it'll like whatever the trap tile is on, since it's gonna be on black, will be generating black AP. And then finally, Ballet of Death, which is her red ability. Uh, it costs 8, and what it'll do, it will convert a random basic black, red, or purple tile, which those are her colors, into a trap tile. And then as long as one exists, she'll steal AP in her colors, and it deals damage at the beginning of each turn. So what we don't want is we don't want the Valley of Death tile to be on purple or red, because Blade has purple and red abilities, and that's gonna not benefit us as much. If it's on black, we're perfectly okay, because again, Blade's Night Stalker creates green repeater tiles. Um, and I forgot to mention both Elektra and Blade's affiliation. Elektra is Heroes, Defenders. Well, it should be Defenders, but Heroes and Team Cap. Um, As far as Blade's affiliations, it's Heroes, Midnight Suns. Like I said, we'll look it up real quick. I know it's Heroes. Uh, Again, it should be Midnight Suns. It really should be. It would shock me if it wasn't, because again, they changed affiliations. Yeah, Heroes, Team Cap, Avengers, Shield, Midnight Sun, Supernatural, and some folks are like, wait, he's a member of the Avengers? Yeah, in the current run of the Avengers, yeah, he's a member of the Avengers. All right, so the strategy to take out Blade, again, gotta deny purple, gotta deny black, keep his few red tiles on the board as possible so that Blade um doesn't get his passive ability off, because that's going to be, stupidly annoying. But we're also going to try and use as much. We're going to try and convert as many strike tiles or attack tiles as possible for strike tiles for us, and then go from there. As far as boosts go, again, you probably want to boost green, black, purple, blue, and probably or better yet, just one to all AP. That'll probably be your best bet. Instead, I'm gonna go with boosting team up tiles, because they're neutral. You can't use team ups in a one-on-one fight, at least in the Crash of the Titans. And plus two, you gotta get those milestones done for boost. So I'm done talking for right now. Next time you hear me is hopefully when we defeat Blade. Alright, that was rather easy. Again, Max Champion Elektra, against a 270 Blade, not really much of a chance that he stood. Again, want to thank the Alliance, you know, already for playing, because again, always gotta show them some love. Got those 25 command points. We got Killmonger coming up uh, uh day 3220. So now let's take a look at Elektra. Um, and think about folks you could pair up with. Well, actually, I don't even pair up. Well, why am I lying? Usually, what I do, whenever strange sights um goes on, is like I usually pair Elektra up with um what's his face, Sabretooth, and then 5-star Spider-Man Back in Black, and I'll explain why that version of Spider-Man. All right, so Sabretooth again, his use should have run. Anytime you match a strike tile, you know, destroys the random 3x3 block of tiles. There you go. The damage again, you can't do damage to Caecilius outside of matching strike tiles, but you know it gets rid of those strike tiles that are in hard to match places, and then with Happy Birthday Run, you know, you create enemy strike tiles. So there you go. Um, and plus two, you're not going to be using Elektra's Shadow Step as much anyways. And then also too, Elektra's purple will convert, you know, enemy strike tiles. Um, well, can create enemy strike tiles. And then the reason why I use Spider-Man Back in Black, well, it's because of his purple ability, Shadow Acrobatics. Uh, essentially nullifies any enemy strike tiles on the board. Just to a minimum of one. So it's like oh man, you got all these master strike tiles on the board. It's like you're pretty much effectively doing base match damage as long as he's out on the board. You know, then when he is gone, then yeah, you'll be doing you know, crazier match damage. So it looks like, speaking of Sabretooth, that we'll be having his Crush of the Titans in 7 days, so we'll be using him twice. That's what it looks like to me. Um, and I think that may be it. Well, oh well, the new Riri Williams is in the game. Um, let's take a look at her real quick, and then we're out of here. So I already got her with her one cover. Again, I could apply shards to her, but right now we're just gonna keep her at a one. With her one with intelligent design. Um, but the thing about Riri, she has very cheap AP abilities. When I mean very cheap, we're talking like three and 5 APs. So it's like okay, this is pretty crazy. So what her intelligent design does, we're gonna look at it at level 3. It'll create repeater tiles on the board. 3 2-turn repeater tiles that deal damage, and then create a protect tile, and then you add overcharge points. And then if she ever reaches 10 overcharge points, she'll create a 4-turn countdown tile that'll disable all of her abilities, and then whenever she makes a match 4 or higher, she'll lose 1 overcharge point. So the idea is that with Riri Williams, you're looking for match 4s, you're looking for ways to get rid of those overcharge points, and then you know at level 5, the overcharge points get down to 4. Alright, repulsor charge is again, this costs 3, deals damage, converts 4 random blue, green, or red basic tiles into charge tiles, and then adds 4 overcharge points. Then overcharge blast deals damage to the enemy team and doubles the amount of converted tiles and overcharge points gained. And then passively, Ruby's intelligent design is always unlocked. So that's to make sure, hey, there are no shenanigans of getting around uh the block. Like you can't, like once you have repulsive charge active, like you're not getting around her intelligent design passive. Like you're not getting around that there at all. All right, and then at level 5, again does more damage. More damage. You know, four instead of 4 recharge points, it's 3. All that good stuff. And then oral assault. This costs 4. She goes airborne for a turn. Then she stuns up to 3 enemies for 1 turn. And then she adds overcharge points for, however many enemy projectiles are on the board. If the enemy uh, better prepares and a random enemy is not stunned. I don't know why I've read the flavor text there, but yeah. And then also too, it's like again, you're not getting around her intelligent design passive. So no matter what you do, it's like you're not getting around uh that blue ability. All right, so one thing that I noticed that a few people have been commenting about, at least on the Marvel Puzzle Quest subreddit, pairing her up with Mighty Thor, which again, it makes sense. Thor wants charged tiles, Riri Williams wants charged tiles, uh, Riri makes, can stun on a color that Jane Foster doesn't use, so, win-win-win all around the board. So, is Riri Williams someone you should probably chase after? Now, again, if you have a Mighty Thor, wait until Emma Frost and Immortal She-Hulk, wait until they leave out the tokens, and then see who's coming in next. So that's always my oh yeah, at an arcade. So wait until arcade arcade leaves, wait until Immortal She-Hulk, and then wait until Emma Frost leaves. So wait until those 3 there leave before you even think about getting Riri Williams. Again, that's if you have a Mighty Thor. If you really really want her bad enough, I mean, I guess you could pull up in her special store with Loki and Doctor Strange, but neither one of them are really that great. So again, that's gonna end the video here. We'll be back at it much later with some PvP action with the simulator. So I gotta get my 2,000 points, because we haven't done a video on the simulator for a while, because again, working on it there. So I'm gonna do all this here, catch up with some stuff I got in Marvel Puzzle Quest, go to sleep, whatever I got to do around the house, blah blah blah. And then, like I said, later on we'll have the video recorded, and by the time you guys will see it, it'll probably be Tuesday morning, Tuesday afternoon, whatever. Be excellent to you fellow human beings, and I'll catch y'all in the next video. Peace.